Part 3 to how my aunt took me and my sister for a check. So growing up, I never understood what the fighting was that was going on between my aunts and my grandfather. Now that I'm an adult, a lot of our family has made a decision to tell me and my sister the truth, and that's why we know as much as we know now, and I know why they were fighting, but at the time I did not know what was going on. At some point, there was a big argument between everybody where we no longer had a relationship with my mom's younger sister or my grandfather. My aunt went so far as to tell us that if we saw them at family events, we were not allowed to speak to them. After isolating us from almost everybody, she started to try to turn me and my sister against each other. She would do things like say that we weren't really sisters because we didn't have the same dad. She would tell us that we could not be in the same room because we didn't have the same last name. My sister would do certain things and she would ground me for knowing about it, or she would ground me longer than my sister was grounded. I believe she did that because she wanted me and my sister to have tension. Unfortunately for her, although me and my sister fought like cats and dogs, my sister was my protector and she stood up to that whole house for me. My aunt's children were no better. I can still remember being called the child of a murderer, or being told that I was not going to kill their mom the way that my mom ended up being dead. So after my aunt slapped me in the face after I brought up the money issue, we never fully talked about anything because she never said anything. I can remember a couple of days later me vacuuming, and I don't know exactly what happened or even what led up to it, but I can remember my aunt being right next to me in my ear yelling at me, "You have to pay your own way here. Nobody's getting no money for you. I'm the one taking care of you. You have to take care of yourself here." She then told me and my sister that she had adopted us, and that because she had adopted us, there was no such thing as the state giving her money to take care of us. At the time, I was seeing a therapist, and she was probably my greatest confidant at the time, besides my sister. She was completely all into spirituality before it became like a fad like it is now. So she was teaching me all that love and light, surround yourself with love and light, and your aunt and your cousins, they won't be able to hurt you. After she started teaching me that, and she started going back and telling my aunt the things that I was telling her, my aunt got rid of her. Like for the next part.